Tom Maxwell asks on lockergnome.net, is a Chromebook good for normal web browsing? Yeah, the Chrome OS is certainly nice. Google has recently done an about-face in terms of how they were handling their Chromebook. You can't really rent it anymore. And I thought that was one of the reasons it would stand out. But apparently, people don't want that. Okay, maybe it's too soon. Maybe it'll never happen again. I don't know. But is it good enough for, just average web browsing? Whatever that is. He says normal, but normal is relative, because what's normal to me, I'm sure ain't normal to you. So, that being said, I do think a Chromebook does have a perfect place in your life if what you do is only on the web. And beyond that, there's not really much you're going to get out of a Chromebook, because the Chrome OS is a web browser. That's the operating system. You want to try Chrome OS, you could easily download it into a VirtualBox or a Parallels virtual machine. In fact, I think it's easier to do in Parallels than it is in VirtualBox. A couple of options there for you. That's what most people would want to do on a notebook computer anyways, just browse the web. I know that's the way I've been. I'll be out and about and just need to get on the web for one reason or another. Check email, check a social network, get on the web, check an app. And Google Chrome works, quite well for that. And Chrome OS, vicariously. Is a Chrome good enough? Yes. From what I know. I've never had a Chromebook, never spent any money on a Chromebook, don't know if I would spend money or that much money on a Chromebook. I think a Chromebook, for me to really recommend it wholesale, it has to be halved in price. It's like $400, $300, $400. I think maybe $100, $200, and beyond that. I mean, you can get a brand new, granted it can't do everything, it doesn't have a built-in keyboard, but you can get a Kindle Fire for $200. And that's got a web browser built in. That's a full-featured, normal web browsing for $200. So, and it's portable, and it's touchscreen, and it's backed by a big brand, Amazon, and it's driven by a derivation of Android. So, I don't know. Chromebooks, they're too expensive. So if you want to do just normal web browsing, you may be better off buying a full-on portable or a laptop-based Windows PC, an iPad, an Android device, and get a little more out of it than you could through a Chromebook. Until, and I say this, big caveat, until Chromebooks become a lot more expensive, and they're not there. They're just not there. And so the value of it is just diminished. And if you don't believe me, look at what happened with the fire sale of the HP touchpads. No one wanted a touchpad until they were $99. Then everybody wanted a touchpad. It's all about the price point, and Chromebooks have missed the mark seemingly in every way. Nice, interesting, useful, just a bit too expensive for today's marketplace. If you had the money to spend, I would push you more to a Kindle Fire for the price point, or potentially a Nook if you wanted to root it, which most people don't want to do. And most people, then I would not recommend that for. I mean, come on. You really want your grandmother to root your Kindle? Or anything? I wouldn't want to talk my grandmother through that. Because she's dead. My email address is chris@perillo.com. That moment of uncomfortable silence brought to you by my Twitter account @ChrisPerillo, Facebook.com/Chris Perillo, and of course, I'm also on Google+. I'm verified there. There's really only one me on Google+, the one that's verified. They have not verified me on Twitter. I don't know why. Mark Zuckerberg never returns my emails, so I'm not even verified there. I'm there, but do you know if it's really me? Is this really me? Is this my YouTube account? Is it really? Could be my grandma's. I don't know. Do you know? That was her name, actually. Locker Gnome Perillo. That's a horrible name. Really. Italian. Of course, you can the chat room. Geeking. Live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.